Okay, so we have this hole down here. I don't know if you can see that, but this was for the windlass wiring, and it's probably about an inch thick here, and we need to plug that hole up. And we also have this small, maybe 6 to 8 inch spot down here that we did not fillet the last time. So we're going to put a little fillet there and let that cure so we can fiberglass this in. So here I've mixed up a very thick batch of epoxy. If you can see that, it's very, very thick. And then I've cut this little square of fiberglass, and basically we're just gonna fiberglass this in. Okay, so now you can see that hole is completely covered. We've got a little bit of fiberglass there for reinforcement, and we have put a fillet down here so that when we go to fiberglass this, we're not dealing with any hard turns and the fiberglass can just lay straight over. So what we'll do is while that's curing, we'll cut up some fiberglass tabbing for when we apply the fiberglass here in a minute. And then once that's cut up and prepared, we are going to sand this down and clean it up with Xylol in preparation for putting the fiberglass on. So I've got some more goodies today. First up, bought these really cheap 4.5 inch sanding flat discs. What I found is that the grinding wheel is a little bit too shallow for that new dust shroud that we bought. So give these a try. I hate this plastic packaging. It's awful. Why can't they just throw these in a cardboard box? Okay, and I think there's supposed to be different grits. Ah, wow, it's really small. I think this is 40. Yeah, and it goes up to 180. Okay, good to know. Honestly, I'm not sure that that's going to be any better. What I'm talking about here is like, it's shallower than these little, I don't know what these are, but things to hold the dust in. Little brushes. So you really have to like push down on it. But anyhow, we'll give it a shot and we'll see what happens. Yeah, it's really too bad. If anybody knows what type of wheel I'm supposed to be using with a dust shroud, please let me know. Because all of them seem so shallow, like they're not actually going to make contact, because this brush is it's about like 1/4 of an inch longer than any of these. So let me know what you think. Alright, and the second thing we've got is round 2 of vacuum hose. So this is actually made by Shop Vac. It was only a couple dollars more than that other off-brand piece of crap hose that we saw last week. And it looks like it's the right size, so far so good. Let's see if it actually works. This one does come with little adapters as well. Huh. You know what's interesting about this hose is this is not a spiral. Normally this is a spiral and you can screw things in and out. This is not a spiral, so I guess this is like, yeah, it's like a barb. Okay. So, is the same size. This is not going to be useful for anything. This is not going to be useful for anything. And I don't think this is going to be useful for anything either, so I'm not even going to open it. Let's see if this will fit onto the grinder. Okay, it kind of fits. I could do another hose clamp thing here, and this will work. Now let's see if we can get it to fit onto the actual vacuum. That's the real problem, because DeWalt's proprietary bull crap. So see, these DeWalt fittings screw on. So okay, I can force it on there and it doesn't seem like it's gonna pop off. It's not really like screwed on or anything. I just kind of shoved it in there. That looks like it might work. Cool. Alright, well, we've certainly got a longer hose now, so that's already beneficial. I wonder if this fits on here. No. Nope. I wonder if I can force this thing on. Yeah. So I just really shoved this rubber piece inside of here. And then also goes in there, and it's kind of like just a tension that holds it on. So let's see if that actually works. Let's see if that'll stay put together on its own while we go up here and prepare our little fillets for fiberglass. Okay, so we are all fiberglassed in now. This thing is not going anywhere. We've got 2 layers of biaxial cloth here, 2 layers of biaxial cloth there, and we've got more like 3 layers down there. In some little spots that I wanted to build up in the corners, we've got like 4 or 5 layers, but it's mainly about 3. And it's looking really good. So we are getting close to actually fiberglassing in the sides now, and we'll just have to see where we go from here.